Hello everyone, I'm Mixed Mower Man and welcome to my channel. In this video today we're going to be working on this Titan hedge trimmer multi-tool thing that came in. Someone dropped it around and said it's not running, can you please have a look at it for me? Or the text said, can you please have a look at it for me? That's all it said. It was on the front door in a plastic bag, so we'll look at that. But regards to the hedge trimmer that I've done earlier on today, looked for a new diaphragm for that, and from L&S Engineering, £23 for new diaphragm. Well, I can get an aftermarket carburetor for £19.99 today off of Amazon. So I'm going to go down that road first, try that, and if that doesn't work, then I'll take the diaphragm out of a copy and put that diaphragm into a genuine and try that. But that'll come back on a later video, no doubt. But today we're going to be doing this Titan multi-tool machine. I have no idea what's up of it. It was in a plastic bag, not even looked at it. It's a Titan. We'll have a look, see what happens, and we'll go from there. If this is your first time I'm watching Mixed Mower Man, hit the subscribe button, whack the old bell, set notifications to all. That way you'll be told next time I upload another video. So without further ado, let's get down and dirty and let's sort out this little Titan multi-tool machine that apparently, can you do something with it? No idea. So the problem is with so many of these type of machineries is they're readily available on selling sites. So I don't know if a fella's just picked this up off a selling site for 20 quid, or if he's been using it regularly and it's just packed up. Got no idea. But a text message said, "Can you have a look at it?" There you go. I looked at it. But straight off the bat, I can see that the primer bulb at the back here is not actually connected to anything at all. And that would be the fuel coming from the carby and bringing it round. So the return side of it is not actually working. Let me just show you what I mean, just to make it just to clear that information up for you. Let me bring you down here. So as you can see, the primer bulb is not actually, it's got a crease in it anyway, but the lead to it, or the pipe to it, has actually come off just there. Okay. So I believe that to be the return. It's returning back to the tank. But if it's not a sealed unit, then that's sucking air in as well. So that's what we're going to be looking into doing today. So we want a little tiny Phillips screwdriver to remove the air box, just so I can get into it. I need my 2-stroke box as well. I need that readily available. Little Phillips driver. We're going to remove this this air box cover. Weird, I've had the influx of 2-stroke machines. There's an air filter in there as well, which is good. It's stuck on choke. Okay. So we've got a couple of leads here to take off, and what I should probably end up doing is removing all the leads. Actually, the inlet fuel one for getting fuel up into the carb is actually in place. That's there. I can see it. I'll drag that out. Just want to check condition of it really. Oh, got my finger stuck in my forceps now. That's actually in place. Let's go all the way down there and try and knock that out. It's always nice to work on a couple of 2-strokers and what have you. So the lead's all in place, the line. That's all good, although the fuel line does look very, very old. The filter anyway, so we'll give it a new one on there, a bit of a happy birthday. So do I just go for initially just trying to put a new line just literally on the end of that? That could be just a thing. It could just be a quick little in and out fix, which is what I like. So what I'm going to do is just remove this fuel lead off of here, pop like that. And get myself a new set of fuel leads, something to fit that. What have we got? So all I'm doing is just checking diameter. That's going to be roughly about it there, I'd say. I'll get a pair of snippers. It's going to be about it. I could go a little bit smaller, to be fair. Yeah. So all I'm doing is just checking just for and I'll get the right diameter. That'd be brilliant if I can get that on there. So I'm just going to cut a lump off, just a small lump, and I want a new filter as well whilst we're here. It's always good to have a little 2-stroke box just independently, so you can just, you know, sort of get your bits you need. And then all I'm going to do is going to grab the fuel line and stick that onto the primer bulb, purge bulb bit there. That goes on. And I'm then going to cut a little tiny V into there. And then I'm going to try and squeeze this one down through the grommet into here. Now the issue you have is with lots of these type of machines is the fuel lines they supply you with are not brilliant, cheap and cheerful, so to speak. I'm just going to try and push that down into to all. Doesn't want to go for some reason. That's because inside there is the remainder of the old fuel pipe. I'm going to push that down out of the way. I can see it. I don't want to damage this grommet if I can help it. But the old fuel pipe is actually stuck inside there. There it is. I might have to remove the grommet. I don't really want to, because they tend to break. They tend to break and weep when you do that. Let's just get a little flat-headed driver. Preferably one that's not too sharp. I'll remove the grommet out of the tank. Yeah, there it is, it's inside there. I'm going to push that through now and remove that out of the grommet. Sometimes it's best to get a pair of forceps and just push that down through to retrieve it. Gosh, right, stuck in there too, that is. It's like someone's glued it in there. Oh, there it goes. I think that's it. I just dislodged something. There it is. So that was stuck inside the grommet. So now I can now put the grommet back in very gently without damaging it. If we damage a grommet, looking for a new grommet, which I have spares. Gone in. So now we're going to get all that fuel line again. So this is your return, and then that will now go through. And you want it nice and thick because you don't want it to weep. So that's now in place. I can now remove this old fuel filter. We're going to get rid of that and we're going to put a brand new one on. Cool, if I can get that to go over there, I don't know if I can. These fuel lines, they go very hard. This isn't too bad. But that's got to go over top of that. I can hear Mrs. P laughing, she's just got home. I had that when that was on there then. That's going. It's hard to keep hold of it at the same time as putting it on. It's got to go on all the way. Yeah, it's going now. Right, that's on. So that's good. That can now go in. Now, at the moment, it's not calling for a new purge bulb. Let's make sure it goes all the way down the bottom where it needs to be. I need to get some mix made up. There you go. Prime bulb's now come back out of the way. It's got a bit of a dink to it, but we'll see what it's like when it gets fuel in there. Let me get some mix made up and I'll come back to you in 2 ticks. Alright, here you go. So I couldn't find my little syringes I use for my oil, so I had to go in the house and go and pinch one of Riley's. He's got loads, so he won't mind. It's for a good of a channel as well. So these run at 40 to 1. So I'm going to put in 500ml of petrol and 12 of the oil. They're quite a rich machine, to be fair. And I'm hoping it's going to be quite a quick little fix, really. Because I've got so many machines to do. I really am really genuinely busy. So we put some fuel in. Always away. Machine always comes to you for repair with no fuel in it. I'll give it half a tank because I've got loads of other 2-stroke machines to fix today. So we'll put that into there. Be nice, just a quick little fix, eh? Do that up. Tip it onto the side. And I'm going to try and prime it so we get any fuel coming through. I'm just watching my leads as that happens. Round comes the old fuel. Yeah, it's priming. Yeah, okay. Right, let's put the old air box back on and we'll take it outside, give it a fire up. It's probably going to smoke like an absolute Trojan. See what it doesn't do. Hopefully it'll run, and hopefully it's just not something bloke's just picked up just yesterday off of Facebook or something like that, and it doesn't run. Just brought it into me to work my magic, because you just don't know what these machines have done. So unless it's your own, you never know. Right, outside, meet in 2 ticks. Okay. Let's try and give it a run and see what it do. That's priming, which we like to see. What's it say on here? Cold start, choke up. Turn it on. Right, see what we get. Choke, mid choke. Let it warm. Off choke, bit of throttle. Minute fix. Okay, so that's a Titan multi-tool now all up and running. Give it a little bit of a tune as well. Again, it wasn't quite topping out, so a little bit of a tuning now. It runs lovely, so that's good. A quick little fix and a nice little bit of money in the old back pocket for me, so that's cool. If this is your first time watching Mixed Mowers and Mower Man, hit your subscribe button and whack the old bell. Set notifications to all, that way you'll be told next time I upload another video. I look forward to the next episode of Mixed Mowers very soon, but until then, people, don't forget, much more importantly, take it easy.